Usually when you think about installing a 226-inch screen, you picture a crane hoisting it through a skyscraper window, right? Or like a demolition crew knocking down a wall.
Oh yeah, totally. Trying to integrate something of that magnitude into a standard room means you have to solve a very specific set of physical problems.
Right. Okay, let's unpack this. Today's deep dive explores the Draper 254252 profile, plus fixed frame screen. It's this massive audiovisual centerpiece we sourced from HDTVSupply.
And our mission today is really to uncover the structural engineering and, the logistical cleverness required to bring that cinema scale viewing experience into the everyday spaces you actually use.
Because just to give you a sense of the sheer scale here, the viewable area on this screen is 192 inches wide and 120 inches high.
Which is, frankly, ridiculous.
It's 16 feet of pure display.
Yeah.
But the installation process is basically like building a ship in a bottle. You're taking this gigantic object and somehow sneaking it through standard elevators, narrow stairwells, and tight hallway corners. I mean, how is that even physically possible?
Well, what's fascinating here is the modularity. It ships completely unassembled. The engineers designed this surprisingly light frame that utilizes a sliding hook and loop system for the surface attachment.
Wait, hook and loop? You mean like Velcro? How does that hold a 16-foot screen tight?
Yeah, basically Velcro. But think of it less like a sneaker strap and more like microscopic shock absorbers.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Imagine trying to stretch a massive bed sheet over a 16-foot frame without a single wrinkle. This sliding system maintains perfect drum-tight tension across the entire surface.
Right, because room temperature changes and things like that.
Exactly. It constantly adjusts. You build the skeleton inside the room, then stretch the skin over it. That engineering choice completely removes the geographical barriers, making massive displays accessible for places like churches, corporate training rooms, or high-end home theaters.
Okay, so you've used this ship in a bottle trick to get a 16-foot screen into a room. But a screen that size is going to completely dominate the wall.
It is, yeah.
How do you stop it from looking like a giant, intrusive plastic rectangle?
Right, so that's where the design shifts to the visual impact. It features what they call a zero-edge, borderless design. It's supported by these extruded aluminum baffles.
And those baffles keep it rigid.
Exactly. They act as a super rigid but lightweight structural backbone, keeping the whole thing less than 2 inches deep. Plus, it's a mullion-less display.
Meaning no gaps if you put them together.
Right. Zero physical separation between adjacent screens.
And the surface itself. It's listed as a 1.0 gain matte White XT1000V, specifically for 1080p projection. What does that actually mean for the viewer?
In plain English, a 1.0 gain surface reflects light perfectly evenly in all directions. So the person sitting way off to the side of the room gets the exact same brightness and color accuracy as the person sitting dead center.
Got it. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Is a mullion-less, zero-edge design genuinely crucial for the viewing experience?
Or is it just a flex?
Yeah. Is this just an architectural flex for high-end home theaters?
Yeah. It's easy to assume it's just about looking sleek, but it's actually about human perception. It's like looking out a window versus looking at a painting.
Okay, I see.
Without the thick black plastic frame to tell your brain, this is artificial, you stop looking at the screen and start looking through it.
Wow, that makes sense. It tricks the eye.
Yep, you completely remove the visual boundary, which immerses the viewer.
So what does this all mean for you if you're someone putting together a premium AV space? Because it's easy to blow your entire budget on the projector and treat the screen as an afterthought.
Oh, absolutely. People do it all the time.
But this level of seamless engineering obviously comes with a premium price tag. Right now, this screen sits at $5,493.
Which is actually down from its $6,866 MSRP.
Right, a solid drop. And it's sold by HDTVSupply, a vendor with a 25-year history and over 10,000 positive reviews. They give you a 5-year Draper warranty, free USA shipping, and lifetime tech support.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, all those vendor details, the warranties, the lifetime support, they highlight the reality of AV longevity.
Right. It's not a small purchase.
No. When you are investing over $5,000 in a display, you aren't just buying aluminum and fabric. A massive, tensioned, modular screen requires specialized engineering.
Otherwise, it just falls apart.
Exactly. If you buy a cheap knockoff in this space, you usually end up with sagging fabric or warped frames after a year. The robust vendor ecosystem guarantees your investment maintains that perfect drum-tight tension on day one and on day 1,000.
So it's an investment in long-term peace of mind.
Yeah.
Let's recap our deep dive today. We've looked at an incredible blend of extreme physical scale, the clever modular logistics that let you build a 16-foot display like a ship in a bottle.
And of course, that zero-edge design that engineers total viewer immersion.
Right. It really is a massive technological footprint that practically hides in plain sight.
It really is.
Which leaves you with something to ponder today. With modular screens becoming completely borderless and mullionless, will the ultimate architectural luxury soon be physical screens that camouflage perfectly into the wall, completely disappearing until the projector turns on?